Good morning, friends. Good morning. Today I am going to speak about one important poem which is prescribed by that first year foundation English student of that Periyar University affiliated colleges. A Nation's Strength, which is written by Sir Ralph Waldow Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson. He born in the year of 1803, died in the year of 1888. He born in that Massachusetts, one of the famous city and important place in USA. He is that essayist and also philosopher. The philosopher word should be listened, unless we will get problems just like Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was warned by the philosophers to beware the ides of March. He did not care about the statement of the anti-philosopher. That is the reason, and he was murdered, he was killed, he did not take any steps. He should not go to the Senate House. So go to the Senate House on that day means his life must be prevented. Like that, if we listen these words and statement which was given by the and Ralph Waldo Emerson, definitely our country will become that very strong one. Regarding for this, he is that very famous American essayist and also philosopher. He studied for that after education, and he became the teacher. Then he studied in his spare time to become the pastor. You know that church people, PASTOR, pastor in Boston, POSDON, Boston. That is the hometown. Pastor in Boston. After studied that Bible studies in the year of 1829, he resigned his post after 3 years. He set the sail for Europe and England, returned to Boston in the year of 1833. He started his sail in the year of 1829. He returned to his Boston once again in the year of 1833. 1833. He began his course of lecturing. Just like me, he is also used for lecturing. LUCTURING. Because by lecturing only, Anna became the Chief Minister of India. By lecturing, our Modi is also being Prime Minister of India. And by lecturing only, many American President John F. Kennedy is eminent and preacher, and also this Gordon Brown and many more people. Whoever has the speaking skills, lecturing, started his lecturing in that he began lecturing. It is a main source of this lecturing is livelihood. How we have to livelihood. How we have to live in this, and took him all over America. But then he written that book entitled name is that Nature, about nature, in the year of 1836. In the year of he wrote that book about nature, nature, in the year of that 1836, and summarized his main idea. About nature, and regarding the literary of that literary circle, he was a prominent champion. He was a very famous person in America, and he also mainly used that transcendentalism. Even India is also used transcendentalism, but he effectively used transcendentalism. A movement started in America in the year of Transcendentalism is a movement started in America, and America to take the people from the materialistic world into the aesthetic world, a natural world, or that spiritual world. Turn the people from that theater and other entertainment area into the temple and the spiritual world. That movement is called, and love of nature. That is more important. In the year of 1837, He delivered his famous speech that American scholar, American, 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 and scholars, American scholars. What is the difference between American scholar and Indian scholar means? American scholars used to give job to others, but Indian scholar they want a job by giving a huge amount of money as a bribe amount to the government. This is the difference. That is why America is remain the developed nation, but India is a very poor nation. Yes, and his other books, English Trade, he has written other book in this English greatness of English traits, and that contact of life, contact of CONDUCT, contact of life. How we have to behave in that place from there. The next thing is that and Brahma, the main thing, main important poem. I have studied about Brahma, Brahma, Indian philosophy. Brahma, the god of creation, but he did not speak about God of destruction, God of production. He created and speak about Brahma. One Brahma means what? The supreme God, which is one we create means he is not create, but one is destroy means he is not destroy, but these destroy. That is the things. ஆக்கலும் அழித்தலும் கடவுள் அப்படிங்கிறது தான். Then again Concord Hyman, Boston Hyman, many things he given. Even in his verses, Emerson is more thinker than a singer. Emerson is more thinker than THINKER, thinker than a singer, SANGER. He is more singer than that singer. It's a very good, nice, wonderful idea, which is given by that he wonders. The Emerson is a more thinker and singer about the poems. It is written in Ralph Waldo Emerson. His wonders and how that nation's pillar can make that high, and it is a foundations strong. How we have to make that nation's pillars. He discusses about that, and his ponder and his poem how that nations can become that powerful and defend itself against enemies. Nation, how that nation and become the powerful one, defend that enemies. That is also mentioned here. The quiet claims that foundation of the modern basis. The wealth is like the wealth is like on built on that singing sand. Here it is that singing, the sand which is taken, anybody is a walker and any animals go, it will take into that singing sand. That policy is that I think like that make in India. Make in India policy is that make in India, and it cannot make that nation is very strong. The next one is that rock abiding, that is called mad in India. Mad in India. Mad in India is that very strong regarding this place, singing style. Now that how that big kingdoms might be, what is that big kingdom and might be, the war will destroy its development, The poet state that many empires have fallen because of the war fought. Many empires, Roman empires and Mughal empires, and also these Palestinian empires and Spain the empire, everything was destroyed because of that war only and war fought. He further says that gleaming grounds do not make a nation and proud. Gleaming crown, the king cannot make that nation great. The king only think about his own comfortability, own enjoyment, just like present leaders. It is a brave man who can make that nation strength. It is a brave man who work hard while others sleep. Last line deals who will the last of 4 line. It is that couplet 4 line. We can sing like a song. My throat is not good, so I cannot sing about this. Who can make the nation strength? The crown, the king, prime minister, chief minister cannot make that and nations strong, and nations and who can work while others sleep, build the nation pillar deep, and life then lift them to the sky, lift them to the sky, and become the very greatest nation. Like the nation pillars deep and lift them to the sky. Regarding for this, now I am going to the real verses of this Sir Waldow Emerson. What makes the nation pillar sky? Why we have to put a lot of investment in that army, and also make that be as a border security line in all four sides of the India? What makes? What is the reason? And it is that foundation is strong. Why we have to make very strong foundation? Why not that weak foundation? Why that great wall of that China built to stop the enemies enter into their country only? Yes, regarding with this, what makes the nation feel the sky and its foundation strong? And what makes it mighty to defy? Defy means stand against, stand GANS, against or oppose, people opposed to anything. The foe enemies, enemies did that. Round is thronged. Thronged means uncountable in number. We cannot predict anything for this. It created huge amount of enemy. What is the cost for this high pillars and strong foundation? The next four lines deals about it is not the gold. It is the kingdom grand. Grand now no country become very strong, very powerful, very big. By that gold possess regarding with this gold, and because if you have that gold and go down that battle shock on battle shock. Genghis Khan invaded that India for 16 times. Genghis Khan and many more people had come to India to take away its wealth to the foreign countries. Why British had come? Because to take away its wealth regarding by business. Then later administration, after 200 years, our country property had been taken and battle with that regarding for this in this war. And the down in that battle shock, it's shaft means foundation are laid in that sinking sand. We don't have that importance to the unity, but we are giving importance to the diversity. Diversity எப்படியாவது மனுஷனை பிரிச்சிடணும், எதையாவது கான்செப்ட் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் தட் அண்ட் த insane nature of that world leader. There, what is that strong foundation means? Strong foundation, abiding rock means unity. We have to establish that unity among the people. To give that courage, anything they are making lot of diversities, no fraternity, enmity they are developing. No, FER fraternity, FETRNIT, fraternity, sahodaratham, unities. That is more important. That is the real strong foundation we are laying. Make in India. Make in India. What is difference between that Make in India and Made in India? By the Made in India policy, if you make that anything say, if the sold means nation will get some subsidies, amount revenue, nation will become that very prosperous country. But not by Made in India. Anybody will come and make the things, take away things, sell. They kept the wealth of that manufactural things themselves, and also give some amount to that. Some broker will be strengthened. Nation will not strengthen. They want to and they kill that, destroy the nation by this kind of Make in India policy. But Made in India is good. Made in India revenues we will make that the policy will make the nation strong nation. But Make in India make that very weak nation. Made in India is a strong nation. Unity should be promoted in this place among that people, and go down in that shock. And it is not that sword and ask that red dust. It is not by the sword we cannot, by the gold we cannot make that strong nations. By that sinking sand policy we cannot make the strong nation. By the abiding rock, it is that abiding, not on that abiding rock. Our leaders are not giving importance for that, and general things it is one. The sword for Roman empires, there are, and the Russian Revolution, the French Revolution, and also many more things are happening that all over the world regarding for this. It is not the sword. Ask that red dust, red blood means bloodshed. They established the Roman Empire. and also the British empires. Everything is disappear, and of that empires passed away. Not a single empire remained permanently in this world, and the blood has turned into their stone rust. Blood shed by the Napoleon, blood shed by the Russian leader Lenin, and also the blood Scotland leaders, and also shed. Everything's become very worst one. But where is that Napoleon, France revolutionaries, and Napoleon name as well as the King Louis XVI name is only in the brandy bottle, not in that court. Their body did not rest. More than 120 years, Russian Revolution by established democratic country in Russia. Lenin, his his dead body was preserved for only 120 years. After that, no future forthcoming leaders did not give respect to the corpse and many more bodies. So that was buried. Everything became that waste by the sword. The blood has turned their stone rust. Their glory is decayed. The glory, where is the glory of Napoleon? Where is the glory of the Lenin? Where is the glory of that other Stalin and many more people of this world regarding for this? And it is that it is, and is pride. It is, and is it pride make that any nation great? That is a bright crown. That is a bright crown. Has seemed to nations sweet, but God has struck its luster and the main embossment life, luxurious life, royal life, where the kings were lived in this world. All are under the feet of the God only. Where is the Sarah, Sora, Pandya, Pallavas, and also Genghis Khan? Many more leaders, all had been killed by the God only. But God has struck its luster down, luster. The luxurious, the embossed, the life of that luxurious life of that king. All the king had been killed. In ashes at his feet, and God kept all the people made into ashes and keep their strength. Then how can we make our nation's strength? And not a gold, but only men can make. Who can make? Men, the collection of human beings without a barrier different between either came out from that Brahma's head or that Brahma's shoulder and Brahma thigh or Brahma feet, but all are children of God only. They have to give equal importance. We have to judge the people by the character, not by the color. It was said by Martin Luther King in America. That is why they immediately they obey the words of the Martin Luther as well as this Ralph Waldo Emerson. They become that very strong and they establish a strong and powerful nation, developed nation regarding for this. Men can make the people great and strong. Who can make people great and strong? Only men can. Mahatma Gandhi and Ambedkar, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many more leaders. The Bharati, Mahatma Bharati and Bharatidasan, Kalanyar, Kamarajar, Anna. This kind of the people make the people great and strong. The men who for that truth and honor sake, who the men who for that truth and honor, who is giving importance for that truth, what is truth? The truth and honor sake, who are living for that sake of the truth. What is truth regarding in that sake? The stand fast and suffer strong. Who ready to stand fast? How many sufferings Mahatma Gandhi sensed in his life? How many sufferings, how much is suffering, the most suffering sensed by Jesus Christ and Buddha and even Abigail Nayagam and many more people sensed a lot of suffering standing for that unshakably moving here and there. Fast means standing permanently in one concept, because whatever happened, Gandhiji did not give up by come out from that way of his philosophy, truth and non-violence, because he got that things from the Harichandran, one who ruled all over that 56 nation in India, and before independence, before arrival of the foreign invaders, and he died ready, he ready to lose his wife, kingdom, son, and happiness, life, job, everything for that. And how that Harichandran lived, The same Mahatma Gandhi. That is why Gandhiji became Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, become that a very strong and powerful person. Mahatma, he earned the name. Someone is not accepted because he did more than 27 fasting, but he did not do any fasting to the oppressed people and poor people and needy people. That is the reason for this. Some of the people did not accept the title of that Mahatma to him. The brave man who work, brave man who work while others sleep, because others are sleeping. I am a brave man. I wanted to live as a brave man, because coward dies many times in his life, but the valiant never dares taste of death but once in his life, according to that Shakespeare words. Yeah. Regarding I want being as a brave man, and I don't have fear with anyone. Yeah, brave man who work while others sleep. I am working, others are sleeping in this area. Regarding who dare while that others fly, who dare while other peoples are running away for the sake of fear, and who is dare courageously fierce stand in that place, who dare and the most courageous manner while others fly from that place. They build the nation pillars deep. They build the nation pillars very deep, very deep, and that life lift them into the sky, lift them into the sky. Who had that nation built that in the very deep, according to this Dr. Ambedkar. The nation builders put that very deep, very strong, and very powerful. That is why, and we are in that in good condition regarding for this. After that, in that our very strong nations deep pillar, that Dr. And Dr. Ambedkar is placed in Constitution to give justice to all the people based upon the merit and talent and the skills regarding to that, and also the helping tendency to the poor people. The second is that Atal Bihari Vajpayee, during his tenure, he tested the nuclear weapons test, nuclear test he has done, and that is a strong foundation to, while America and all the developed nation opposing India should not to do that nuclear test in that place, but he did not care about anything. He courageously told him, whatever, I don't want your help, but you are reliance with us, we are not reliance with you. So boldly Vajpayee is done that nuclear and test, weapons test, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. I like very much that NDA, one of that greatest and respectable, the most lovable Prime Minister of that all party members. The next thing is that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is only put that strong foundation daily, and daily in my native place any function will come, the people used to send the rocket, rocket like that. Sri Harigota ISRO people sending rocket to that high nation, because the steep and the deep foundation of the strong foundation of that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to establishment of that and satellite launcher in that Sri Harigota SLV 3 or something like this. Next, Modi is also who lifted them to that sky. The Modi is also sending that Chandrayaan third, amid many collaboration and many more and orthodoxical importance giving regarding for this blind concept. He also lifted that all the countries look at that India by sending the satellite Chandrayaan to that lunar surface. In the darkest place, people is there. Suppose I think that they aim to send that only bright side, but occasionally the machine was landed in that dark side. Then we should send dark side people. They cannot control regarding with this. Okay, and in this very good nice the poem which was written by and Sir Waldow Emerson, we must give importance for the unity, fraternity, and also this we should not divide the people. We have to unite the people. Nature should not be destroyed, because first in the year of 1936 he has written a poem about nature. Even that Asoka was ruled more than 500 years ago, but he planted trees on that in that country on the roadside, yeah, and full of forest. That was the time. Nature is important. Nature should not be there. How much land is wasted in Neyveli, how much land is wasted in Nagapattinam and Kudangulam and Tanjavur to take that, pump the hydrocarbon and many more things. After seeing that nature and condition of that Libya and Egypt and many more countries, yes, and Libya and Somalia, it become that because of they have destroyed that, vandalized the nature. Now the people lived without any food regarding for this. What makes the nation pillar sky? What makes the nation pillar sky? And its a foundation strong, and make that mighty defy, and the foes around it thronged. The thronged, all the enemies are thronged, and also how that the weed is thronged that seed, the plantation and the crop without giving fruit. Our enemies all around, just like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and China, and many more side people, America, all people want to stop our growth, stop our development. So we must put that strong foundation, that is important. To tackle that, our enemy is very courageous. It is not gold, it's kingdom ground. Crowd grand, so down that battle song. It is a sharp dog laid smoking sand, not on that abiding rock. You want to make that strong India, but give up this make in India policy. Try to introduce that made in India policy. Come and give property and royalty and many more things to the nation. Then only we can build it. Some of the broker only benefited by make in India policy. It is that the sword and us red dust, sword by the shedding blood, killing of the millions of the people regarding in that place. And the empire passed away. Where is that empire which is built by that war and sword? Where is that Pandya, Shara, Sora, Pallava, and Swaji, Marathi? Many more people disappear. They had gone. They established some kingdom, but here it is the only one person is ruling. But M.K. Stalin is the prominent and important, very powerful leader than that Sarasola Pandya Pallava. Sarasola Pandya only 20 kilometers, one king. It is there not. Only one person is ruling. All over India, only one person. Modi is the powerful person. Manmohan is a powerful person regarding to that. And empire passed away. That blood has turned their stone to rust. Their glory decayed. All the glory, it is decayed. Decayed means destroyed, spoiled, vanished. And it is that pride, oh, that bright crowns, pride, I am king of this India, king of this Pandya, Swaraj, and the crown keeping and going with that back on the horse and the palanquins and chariot, many more things. Bright crown has seemed to the nations sweet. They only crowns, the kings, queens used to see that nations sweet. They enjoyed a lot of things by the nations. But God has struck its luster down, and as it is sweet. So God killed all the people who to look at only the sweet things, greatest things, and possible things. They had been destroyed by the God and keep them under His feet, and not gold, but a man to make. Who can make that strong nation? Only the men can make that nation strong and very powerful. The people great and strong, and have people great and strong. Who is the greatest people? Who made that nation? The Mahatma Gandhi and Subhash Chandra Bose and B.R. Ambedkar and Abdul Kalam and Vajpayee and Modi and a Prime Minister. They can make that very powerful nation. Men who for that truth and honor is who is a truthful person, who is that honest person and honest leader in the world. In the world, in American rulers are honest and truth, but British honest and truth, but Russian rulers honest and truth, but Indian rulers are and dishonest and non-truth and liars, all dishonest people, not giving importance. They are an ancient traditional king. They look at that, they enjoyed it and try to have that nation's sweet only. They are not doing anything to make power except some other things also. They are 50% doing that nation's strength activities and 50% for their own strengthness only. They are giving more importance. And the fast and suffer long, the men who truth and honor sake stand fast and suffer strong, very and suffer very strong, very mightily, ready to face, ready to sacrifice their life rather than anything in that place. The brave men who work while others sleep, they only make that nation very powerful. When that one commission had come to India, visit our leaders in that midnight, but they wanted to test how that leaders were working. First they had gone to Mahatma Gandhi was sound sleep by 10 o'clock. Then 11 o'clock they go to Subhash Chandra Bose, they worked sound sleep regarding for this. Then they had come to Ambedkar house, he was working by even late night to 12:30 or something. People used to speak like that because why you, all the leaders are sleeping, but why you working in that night, late night? Because their people are working, and their people are working, and that is why they are sleeping. Yeah, but my people are sleeping. That's why I am working regarding in that place. My people means the poor people. All the poor people. He is not lived for that only essays, but BC and many more people. All sutras regarding with this. Yeah, Brahmins who work while others sleep, who dare while others fly, who fly away from that. The fly away. அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பதில்லையே உச்சி மீது வானிலிருந்து விழுகின்ற போதிலும் அச்சம் என்பதில்லையே இல்லையா. But no problems, no fear for that. Even that sky fell on our head, but no fear, no chance. We ready to die regarding with this. They build the nations, pillars deep, and lift them to the sky. So that lift them, just like not only sending Chandrayans to that, you must give a lot of job opportunities to the Indian scholars. Indian scholars also get that real qualification, real knowledge to give job opportunities to others like American scholars. Then only we make our country is a great, very strong and powerful one. Thank you for watching my video at this time. Thank you so much. Bye.